Good afternoon. My name is Hae-sun Kim, advisor of Gangnam Labor Law Firm. Today, we're going to discuss about the remedies for the rights of foreign workers with labor attorney Jung Bong-soo. So, this subject is very sensitive, and also from the foreign workers' point of view, I think they need to learn more about Korean Labor Standard Act and also other related legal law. So could you explain the concept of the foreign labor workers, please?
Okay, hello, how are you today? This is Bong-soo Jung, Korean labor attorney. So thank you for asking this question. Foreign workers or foreign employees. Why we say foreigners and workers? I think it is a combination of foreign people plus the workers working in Korea. So foreigners, they are allowed to stay in Korea based on some visa, resident visa or working visa or business visa. So they are applicable to immigration law. Also, workers, they are applicable to Korean labor law. So it is a combination between workers and the foreigners. So when I help foreign workers, I always support them by explaining what the types of visa they are engaged in, what will be like in this case, something about visa issue. Also at the same time, I explain about Korean labor law, how they are protected based on Labor Standard Act or Labor Union Act or Social Insurance Act. Yeah. So those are how I explain to them. Yeah.
I see. So recently we have covered the similar subject, especially when it comes to the collective agreement and restructuring issue. There's two extreme opinion, which is the first one is whether the foreign workers should be dismissed first before the local workers, and there's opposition opinion. So in your opinion, what would you like to advise to foreign workers?
So when such a clause is stipulated in the collective agreement, then employee should follow what is stipulated. So one of those articles is like for in the case of the like restructuring, the company should consider the dismissing the foreign workers, the people, the Korean workers. So whether this article is valid or not, I think in my opinion is according to the Labor Standard Act, Article 6, there is equal treatment. So employer shall not discriminate against shall not discriminate foreigners because of their nationality. So this is a kind of discrimination if company discriminate towards foreign workers. Actually, Korean labor law is human rights law. So as long as foreign workers to work in Korea, they should be treated equally, just like Korean workers. So they are applicable to all conditions or working conditions stipulated in the Labor Standard Act, like restriction from dismissal or the annual leave. Also some other working conditions like minimum wage. So because of foreigners, they shall not be discriminated. That is what labor law provides. So also some people say some preferential dismissal for foreign workers compared to Korean workers. This article is valid and acceptable, but maybe it may be true in some cases, like if they have a fixed term period. Also, they are selected by the pay criteria of those who subject to dismissal, but it must be considered very carefully. So they must consider as one of the workers, not the foreign workers. So I strongly support that is a violation of labor law if they dismiss foreign workers before Korean workers in the time of the restructuring process. Yeah.
So when it comes to remedy for the right of foreign workers, what type of Korean law is applicable? For example, like for in terms of social insurance and discrimination issue and the relationship between the employer and employee. Could you explain about this, please?
There are major government agencies that support workers for their remedy from the infringed right, like such as the unpaid dismissal. So also unpaid wage or work-related accident. When they suffer from such some accident or dismissal or other unpaid wage cases, then we have several government agencies like, for example, labor board or labor administration office, that is like a police office. They take care of kind of discrimination case or unpaid wage, or they are like a police officer. They investigate employer and they prosecute employer for the violation of labor law. Also, we have a labor court like system, like a labor commission, where people can apply for remedy from unpaid dismissal. So also this labor commission deal with adjustment for labor dispute in case of labor unions. So these are some agents like labor administration office and labor commission. Also regarding like work-related accident cases, there are employee welfare corporation special agency that is they are supporting like work-related accident cases. So when like anybody who had a work-related accident report to the employee welfare corporation, they deal with those accident cases. Then they judge whether it is related with the work or not related. So when they confirm it is a work-related accident, then workers can receive special compensation during the medical treatment, or some compensation for like a suspended period due to the their physical treatment. Yeah. So these are the agencies. Also, when they lost their job, like involuntarily, then they are still workers are applicable for like unemployment benefit. There is a job center located around Korea. Then they can apply for some unemployment benefit. But in this case, they should have paid. I mean, when in order to be eligible for unemployment benefit, I think basic the condition is they should be engaged in this. This registration of kind of employment insurance. Then if there is data that contributed some premium for employment insurance, then they are eligible for unemployment benefit too. Yeah.
Yes, I totally agree that we should not apply the discriminative law to the foreign workers, but as the U.S. immigration law is very strict, I think the Korean government should implement a law where we can utilize high-level resources of foreign workers where there's a shortage, but at the same time be able to treat the low-level workers to help the difference between the Korean labor workers and
yeah.
Do you agree?
Yeah. So like in Korean immigration policy, they try to kind of invite some or try to like adopt like migrant workers, like unskilled or 3D workers, like those people are engaged in difficult, dangerous, dirty jobs. So, but those people working mostly in factory or farming or fishing area, so those are very migrant workers. Also, government tried to hire very advanced skilled workers, because if they hire normal people, then average Korean people cannot get a job, because foreign workers they already obtained those jobs. So, but nowadays the foreign policy changed very much. So they opened some, maybe the foreign workers, they start first one, they come to Korea to study in university. Then after they graduate, they can easily get a job. So those study abroad can easily get a job in Korea. So then this means we'll have more foreign workers from average level. Yeah.
I see. Thank you very much for your comment.
Okay, thank you for watching. Bye bye.